Back in the days when I was still a child, I distinctly remember sleeping alongside a rubber accessory that was filled with hot water. It was a hot...
Wait, is this a rare thing in America? Dude, I used this yesterday. Actually, give me a second.
A few moments later.
Ta-da! Come on, this is amazing. What's up, my friend? Today I'll be reacting to 5 ways British and American bedrooms are very different. This should be a fascinating video. But before I go into that, can I ask you for one thing? If you can leave a like on this one, thank you so much for that. This is the best way to show support. If you can subscribe, well, in that case, forget about it. You make my day. Have that in consideration. Now, link for the original video in my description. You guys end up recommending this one quite a lot, so let's play it.
One of the most common bedroom differences I get asked about is, why do Americans sleep with that extra sheet between the quilt and you?
What?
Hello, I'm Lawrence and I'm on a quest to uncover all of the memos that Britain and America lost in the pond, and one of those memos pertains to bedrooms. In Britain and throughout the world, people need a designated room where they can go to sleep and do other stuff, like reading, for example. But depending on the country that you're in, the bedroom, a word supposedly coined by Shakespeare, might take a different form. And as somebody who has lived extensively in both Britain and America, this is most certainly true of those two countries. And so without further ado, here are 5 ways that British and American bedrooms are very different.
Okay, so I actually would love to make a couple of predictions, but I have no idea what he is going to talk about. I thought they are basically bedrooms, you know. They should be similar to what we have here. But I guess not.
Before we even get to the main centerpiece of the bedroom, which is the bed, there is one major thing that American bedrooms have that most British bedrooms do not. And it's something contained not within the 4 walls of the bedroom, but within the wall. I'm talking about built-in closets. Now, this...
Wait a second. So you guys have this in all bedrooms? Here, by the way, a lot of houses don't have this at all. But they tend to be a bit older houses. My parents don't have a built-in closet. But new houses, they have normally one. I actually have one in my house. But that's it, you know. More than one is kind of rare. Do you guys have this in all bedrooms? Because that's amazing. And you guys are rich. It is what it is. Sorry, if you have more than one, you are rich in my book. That said, I have one. I mean, I have one. My wife have one because I don't have any clothes there. But I have one, let's say, right? I don't, but I kind of have. So let's continue.
Is my walk-in closet. I say mine, I mean it is shared with my wife, of course.
Here we go.
I say shared, I mean it's mostly hers.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
So you might be thinking, well, Lawrence, where do British people hang their clothes? And the answer is simple: in a wardrobe that admittedly...
Yeah, this is also very common here. Like I said, older houses, they tend to have this.
...takes up more space, unless it leads to Narnia. But while America may have the advantage in the closet department, Britain is still leading the way on these.
Hot water bottles. Is this what I'm thinking? Basically a water bottle that you sleep with. I use this a lot.
Back in the days when I still dressed like a child, you bought me this t-shirt, you can leave it out. Back in the days when I was still a child, I distinctly remember sleeping alongside a rubber accessory that was filled with hot water. It was a hot...
Wait, is this a rare thing in America? Dude, I used this yesterday. No chance you guys don't... Dude, you guys are missing out in life. This is a tremendous idea. Especially if you are like me and you have cold feet. Actually, give me a second. Are you ready, my friends? Going to show you crazy technology. Just saying. See? Europeans are adding something. Ooh, sorry. Ta-da! Come on, this is amazing. You put water right there go to bed with this, bed becomes hot. Don't think about other stuff. But you guys get the point, right? This is really, really good stuff. Really good stuff. Now, what about this? What about this, my friends? This is even better. Because this is basically a water bottle, but you can charge it. That's amazing. You guys have to buy this. I'm just saying, go to AliExpress or something and you guys probably have this there. But actually, this is a bit unbelievable to me. You guys have this in America, right? And this is very common here. And I love it.
Water bottle. And it was one of those things that I'd forgotten about until researching for this video. For anyone not in the know, a hot water bottle is exactly the accessory I just described, and its purpose is to keep you warm while you sleep. It can be tremendous if you accidentally burst it, because then your parents think you have another problem and you have to go see a doctor. Now, with the advent of electric blankets, hot water bottles have seen a decline in popularity. This is particularly true in the United States, but I have it on good authority that people still occasionally use them in Britain. But part of me...
Yeah, so you have a blanket that... Oh man, I may should have buy that and put that stuff on the trash, actually. Man, never mind. You guys are ahead again.
He believes that most of them just use it to refill their tea without leaving the bed.
I never did that. Never. Let's continue.
As always, when it comes to comparing British and American things, inevitably it always comes back to size. And you might not be too surprised to...
Size does not matter. My wife tells me that all the time. Oh wait, that's another thing. Never mind, never mind.
Things, inevitably it always comes back to size. And you might not be too surprised to learn that American beds on the whole are longer, wider, or sometimes both than British beds. So let's take a look at how that plays out. Or lays out. That's a bed pun. Sorry, let's just take a look. So the smallest bed size in the United States is the twin bed. This measures at roughly 39 by 75 inches. And its nearest equivalent in Britain is a single bed, which is just...
No chance! This is so... So these are the biggest beds we have here, basically. And this is the small side you guys have in America. God damn it. What the hell am I doing here in Europe? Yeah, I don't have this anymore, but when I was a kid, I had those.
Just as long as an American twin, but 4 inches less wide. After that, America has a twin XL, which is coupled with Britain's small double. Try saying that after 4 whiskies. And then America has what is known as the full-size mattress. This is 54 inches by 75. This is almost identical to the double-size mattress in Britain. From here on out, things become like a game of chess, as both countries sort of introduce a royal family of mattress sizes. In the US, some people sleep on the Queen. Not the Queen, that would be breaking news. On a queen-size mattress, which is about 60 inches by 80. This is virtually identical to Britain's king-size mattress. But
yeah, I mean... What is the gender equality? Why is the Queen bigger than the King?
neither country ousts their bedroom monarchy there. What's better than a queen? A super queen. In the US,
super queen?
66 inches by 80. Funnily enough, the nearest equivalent in Britain is called, can you guess what it's called?
Super King.
It's called a Super King, and it's 72 inches by 80. And so Britain wins, except it doesn't, because America also has a king-size bed that measures 76 by 80.
Okay, this was mind blown. Can we agree with that? Wait, what? That's insane. By the way, I don't even know what is my bed. But probably is the double. That is basically similar to the Twin XL. Yeah, I have to look some property in Texas or something and see what I can afford, because America is probably the place to live.
sizes on a
sorry.
equivalent size bed that measures 76 by 80. And at this point, Britain's mattresses abdicated the throne, while America's just kept going with the California King at 72 inches by 84.
No.
And that's just showing off.
No chance.
So perhaps this additional size...
The California King? Wait, so probably, he may not be aware, maybe there is a Texas King, and that's... Yeah, that's bigger than my house, probably. That's crazy. Wait a second again.
Abdicated the throne, while America's just kept going with the California King at 72 inches by 84, and that's just showing off. So perhaps this additional size is why Americans are more likely to use one of these.
I'm not pausing the video anymore today, my friend. Sorry, this was too much. I'm tired.
However massive the mattress, it's more common in the US than the UK for it to sit on top of what is known as a box spring. And while I definitely couldn't claim to be a bed connoisseur, I hadn't heard of the phrase box spring until I moved to America. And there's a couple of reasons.
What is that?
Firstly, we don't call it that. Apparently, we call it either a sprung bed base or a divan. I've never used those terms either, and that's because this particular contraption is much less common in Britain. And so what is this contraption? Well, a box spring is a base that sits under your mattress that sort of incorporates a spring system like you might find in your mattress. And the idea is with that additional bounce, I won't keep doing that, the springs in the mattress have a greater shelf life. In Britain, our mattresses tend to sit on harder surfaces, meaning that the springs in your mattress wear down more quickly depending on how much you put them under duress. Mine were mostly fine. But so much for what goes under the mattress. Let's take a look at what goes on top.
Oh, sorry, I lied. I have to pause it. That's a crazy technology again. But could be quite noisy, right?
One of the most common bedroom differences I get asked about is, why do Americans sleep with that extra sheet between the quilt and you? And this is what's known as a top sheet. And while I have read that top sheets have become less popular among younger Americans, they are nonetheless still in wide use. But what purpose do they serve?
Really?
Well, aside from adding an additional layer of warmth for Americans that don't know the joys of a hot water bottle, a top sheet is often used for hygienic reasons. The theory being that your body, and therefore body odor and sweat and dirt, doesn't come into contact with the comforter / quilt. And I can get behind this idea because it means you can wash the comforter less often. Who needs bulky laundry? Now, because Americans are more likely to use this approach than British people, they're also more likely to not use a duvet cover because what's the point? In Britain, this is largely how we get around the hygiene problem, if indeed we...
Yeah, it's kind of the same here. But I think on this one, Americans are being kind of smart, actually. I mean, to be honest, sorry, but let's see. So this was the closet, tremendous idea. The hot water bottles, yeah, here you guys are crazy. You guys are missing something. Bed sizes, yeah, America is too much ahead of the competition. Box spring, I can see the benefits, and the top sheet, yeah, I think you guys are doing very well. Yeah.
We choose to. Now, if Reddit is anything to go by, then this is the source of a heated debate. So let me know in the comments below, top sheet or no top sheet. As for me and my American wife, we compromised on both a top sheet and a quilt cover for some reason.
What do you guys think actually about this
episode? Let me know in the comments below how you keep your bedroom. Just keep it general. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that my videos don't get lost in the pond. A big shout out to all of my patrons who make these videos possible.
Oh, what a great video again.
Of Lost in the Pond. You can do so at patreon.com/lostinthepond. Until next time, goodbye.
Come on, Lawrence is such an amazing content creator. But I mean, what can I say about this, right? Amazing video, like always. I mean, Lost in the Pond is one of the best channels out there. Lawrence makes great stuff. And I hope you guys will always give also love to his channel. I believe a lot of you guys that follow me follow him already, but it's always important to remind you guys about that. That said, yeah, leaving a like is always the best way to tell me, and I love to react to Lawrence, not gonna lie. And that's it for today, my friends. Hope you end up enjoying this video. If that's the case, do not forget to leave a like. Also consider to subscribe if you are new to my channel. And also let me remember you about one thing. I have a Patreon community. I put videos there a bit earlier than I put on YouTube. So if you want to support me and have access to early content, go to my Patreon. I will leave a link on my description. Take a look at that. You can also scan the QR code you'll be seeing here, and that's it.